OJDBC 14. The next, we need to set the Glassfish server related jar files. Go to the Glassfish server, click on lib button. Under that, we have to take first app server admin.jar. The next, app server rt.jar. App server rt.jar. The next, app server rt.jar. The next, imqjmsr.jar. imqjmsr.jar. imqjmsra.jar. Semicolon dot semicolon. The next, java c star.java. Now server is running mode only. First of all, we have to check we are placing J&A name or not in our application. What is that J&A name? Durga J&A. Durga J&A. The next, we can run Java client. Now we'll see. We are getting some problems here. What is the problem? What is the problem here? Observing. What is the problem? Class, no class def found exception. Support abstract. Security Java C policy. Now check the database table is there or not. JNDI name Durga JNDI. Now select star from products. It is there What is the problem? beans.factory creating with the bin id1 class path resource. What is the JNDA name here? We can test that JNDA name. Now http :/localhost : 4848, then admin, the next admin. Durga JNDA only. You can try to create one more time once again. So connection pool, now I am taken another. So now here I am taken so and so Durga pool 1 I am taken. The next data source, the next vendor, next. Now I am taken here, changes database name XC, the next password Durga Tech, port number 1521, the next URL, the next Durga Tech, finish, the next ping is succeeded, then save. Now click on new button. Here I am taken Durga JNDA 1, then pool name is also same, the next. Okay, the next, after that select this Durga JNDA 1, click on enable, click on enable. That's enough. After that logged out. Now we can use in our applications Durga JNDA 1. The next we can compile. Here we are not setting to the jmsr.jar, comma, the next we need to set the one more jar file, that is javaee.jar, javaee.jar. Now we can set that, paste here, semicolon dot semicolon, right? Now we can use here Durga JNDA. Now we can compile. So we are getting record, right? So now PID, product name, price. Like this we can use the JNDA service, right? This is the JNDA service. In real time this is most important. Now we'll see the transactions. Transaction means a unit of work is performed by the front end application to back end application, is nothing but a transaction. A unit of work is performed by the front end application to back end application, is nothing but a transaction. For example, take the ATM center. Take the ATM center, go to the ATM center, and we can observing all the statements. This is the ATM machine. I want to withdraw money. If you want to withdraw money, then what we have to do? First of all, we have to put the ATM card into ATM machine. Insert ATM card into machine. The next, enter the PIN number. The next, select the appropriate business method. The next, assume that here withdraw. The next, enter the amount. The next, collect the money. The next, exit the ATM card. This whole the statements comes under one transaction. All the statements comes under one transaction. A unit of work is performed by the front end application to back end application. A unit of work is performed by the front end application to back end application is nothing but a transaction. A unit of work is performed by the front end application to back end application is nothing but a transaction. Every transaction having two endpoints. Number one is what? Success endpoint. Number two is what? Failure endpoint. Number one is what? Success endpoint. Number two is what? Failure endpoint. Right? Failure endpoint. Success means if all the statements are executed completely, then we can say that is the success transaction. If any one of the statement is not executed, then that is failure transaction. Okay, failure transaction. In real time, if we want to develop such type of applications, must and should we need to convert our application auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode. So many real-time applications are there. APS RTC is followed by some transactions. Banking applications is followed by some transactions. Okay, some transactions. If we want to developing the transaction related applications, then must and should we need to convert our application auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode. If we want to convert the auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode, what we have to do? In our application, we have to use one predefined class called that is data source transaction manager. Data source transaction manager. This class responsibility is to convert our application auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode. Auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode. Without converting our application auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode, if you are developing an application, then we are facing the problem. What is the problem? I will give the one small example. Based on that, we will understanding very clearly. Yesterday I observed so and so ATM center. I entered and I entered 13,000 amount. 13,000 amount I entered. How to enter 13,000 amount? First I entered ATM card, then next enter the PIN number, then select the appropriate business method, then I am selecting the withdraw business method, then enter the same amount. I entered 13,000. 13,000 I entered. Now ATM machine is going to be taken by that 13,000 and the message also I got, yes, successfully withdraw 13,000. But finally what is happening? I didn't get 13,000. It is processing. Okay, in front of me it is processing that term. Okay, amount collecting also is processed and the message also I got. Then finally single rupee also is not coming to the out of ATM machine. Then what we have to do at the time? We didn't get a single rupee also. I am not getting single rupee also. Then what is happening? Immediately I inform to this also security. Security is saying, sir, we have to wait for some time. What is happening? We will see. So now I didn't get any amount single rupee also. Now transaction is completed. Now I got message also. Then finally amount is not coming. What is happening actually? Actually we entered 13,000, but inside the ATM machine how much amount is there? 10,000 amount is there. 10,000 amount is there inside the ATM machine. Up to 10,000 it is a processing. After completion of that 10,000, then there is no amount. Then it is going to be cancelled. But I got the message. Now after 10 minutes, immediately my transaction is going to be rolled back. Immediately my amount is going to be credited as it is inside that bank. How it is going to be credited your amount inside that bank? That application was implemented by the based on the transaction related. Based on the transaction management system, they are implemented that application and they are installing to that application inside that ATM machine. Then only our amount is rolled back once again to the bank. Otherwise your amount is going to be gone. How it is going to be rolled back means our application is going to be converting into the auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode. If you are not converting into our application auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode, 13,000, okay, message is coming and amount also is detected in our account, but amount is not coming to the out of ATM machine. At that time customers was going to be lost. Customers is going to be lost. So that is the reason, first of all we have to convert our application auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode. If you want to convert our application auto commit mode to non-auto commit mode, we have to use this class, data source transaction manager. This is available to the which package? org.springframework.datasource.star package. Then next, if total amount is coming to the out of ATM machine, then we can get the successful transaction. Once the transaction is success, then we can perform the commit operation. If the transaction is not success, then we can perform the rollback operation. If we want to perform commit and rollback operations, Spring Framework was given by the one predefined class called that is platform transaction manager. Platform transaction manager, one predefined class was given by the Spring Framework. This class was given to the this class was going to be given to the commit and rollback operations. Now here this is available to the org.springframework.transaction.support. we have to use these two classes and we can develop the transaction related applications. Now based on this, we will see the one small example here. This is my example. This is the demo bin. I am taking the one transaction here, JDBC template, then platform transaction manager, generate the setter methods. Here I am setting the sum time. Default transaction definition. By using this class, we can set the sum time. Then after that I am inserting one record and suspend.sleep I am using, I am suspending. Then update. One is inserting, one is update. Now here I am taking 6,000. If performing the both operations, we can perform successfully. Otherwise, don't perform single operation also. In Spring configuration file, I configured connection purpose, driver main data source. Then next after that, JDBC template. The next data source transaction manager. Then demo bin I configured. Now I will see the client application. This is my client application. Typecasting demo bin and getting the value. Now first of all, we need to observing database tables are there or not there. Now cd space paste here. The next select star from EMP. It is there, previously 5,000 is there, now I change it 6,000. Select star from DAPT. Now one record is there, now delete that record, delete from DAPT. Committed. Now performing, if perform the both operations, we can perform, otherwise don't perform the single operation also. Java C star.java, Java client. Now here we are getting what? Transaction failure. Why? Because here time is not sufficient. Here 2 seconds we are taken, but transaction time is 3 seconds is required. Okay, that is the reason our transaction is going to fail. Now here I am passing what? 4 seconds. Now we'll see. Now transaction is success. Once the transaction is success, now both are going to be executed. Now we'll see. Record is inserted as well as record is going to be updated. Now select star from EMP. Record is updated. Then select star from EMP. Select star from DAPT. Record is inserted. Like this. If performing the both operations, we can perform. Otherwise, don't perform the single operation also. In the same way here also, performing all the operations we can perform. Otherwise, don't perform the single operation also. Whenever we are depositing the amount from one account to another account, so now one account is detected, must and should we can deposit into the another account. If unfortunately destination account is not there, then don't transfer the amount. Even though it is transferred, as it is written back to the once again to in our account. So now how it is coming to our amount as it is in our account means we have to converting into our application auto commit mode to non auto commit mode. Based on that we can getting our amount as it is in our account, right? This is the transaction management system. So this is the J2EE, right? The next session we will see the what AOP, aspect oriented programming. It is very important module, right? Thank you.